If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some dream about the days when we were young.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to have you today on another video. So today's video is pretty interesting and a little bit personal. A couple of weeks ago, backstory to the video you're going to be watching. I was having like an exhausting week, mentally exhausting. I didn't feel like doing anything. I couldn't get work done. My head was packed with a lot of stuff. I was thinking so much, was going through some headaches, like, you know, adulting and all this type of things. And I figured, hey, snap out of it, take yourself out, do something a little bit fun, treat yourself right, you know. And how I knew that I was mentally exhausted was I just wanted to sleep. I always looked forward to going to bed. I was just gonna talk to my friends and then just sleep off without even praying. And when I'm not praying, I'm a little worried. That means I'm really exhausted. And if there's something I tell myself is, oh, like, your worship is your weapon, and I wasn't doing that throughout that week. I'm like, I'm gonna take myself out on a date and I'm going to spend time journaling and meditating and talking to God. And since I'm exhausted and I don't feel like being vocal about it, I'm gonna pen my thoughts down in my journal. And I don't want to do it in my room because I'm tired of seeing my room, tired of seeing my apartment. So I'm going out, I'm going all out. But mind you, I'm not trying to break the bank. I'm still going to do what I want to do without breaking the bank. You hear that? Okay. You catch my vibe? Are you catching my vibe? Yeah. During work, it was lunchtime and I took a trip, a very short trip to downtown, 5 Points Out in Birmingham, Alabama. Shout out to the 205, you already know what it is. Yes. So I wanted to explore a new restaurant with a very good ambience, a sit out place, like good music, really something I could vibe to, aesthetically pleasing, not too many people, socially distancing, remember? So while I was walking and observing the place, I found this restaurant, Indian cuisine, called Bailey. And last time I went there, it wasn't bad at all. But guess what? These people have switched things up. Their new setting, their decor and everything. They had some rustic wall. They're aesthetically pleasing. And I'm like, this is the perfect place I need to be. So guys, check this out. I walk in, notice the new arrangement, the setting, and I'm like, yes, I could finally breathe and focus here, and I'm going to order something nice. And I was so excited to see what they had on their menu, what was new, and definitely gonna try something healthy. Not, you know, not going to be too extra, but something healthy within my budget. And the truth is, I wasn't going to spend more than $20, but these people blew my mind, guys. It blew my mind. Apparently, the lunch special they had that day was between $9 and $10. So if you're getting the vegetarian option, you'll be paying $9. But if you're getting the regular option, you'll be paying $10. So being vegan is cheap. But I'm still not vegan anyway. I still want to eat meat. So yeah, so let's delve right in. And ordered my food. So guys, guess what? I finished eating and here I was. After eating, that meal was superb. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. Now there's something I noticed about the meat in the burger. It was very tender. You would notice that if you're a good chef, or sorry, a good cook, and if you've been cooking for a long time, like not anyhow cooking, like you pay attention to like your seasoning, your spices and meat. If you understand how this cooking thing works, the chemistry behind cooking, you will know that there's food and there's food. Like there's good food. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed that this meat was carefully marinated. It wasn't too spicy. It wasn't overly seasoned. You can tell it was fresh. Now that's where it blew my mind. So I'm like, how did the chef strike the balance without like overly seasoning this food and like getting it to this point? So as I took a bite, it was yum. So I really enjoyed my meal. Let's get down to why I was here, because I wasn't going to leave that restaurant the same way. Guys, you know what? It's been a stressful week. I've never felt so mentally exhausted. I don't know what I'd say in my entire life. It was like brain block. I couldn't get work done. Something was missing. And I wasn't even praying. I didn't want to pray. I didn't just feel like praying. I didn't just feel like talking to it. I'm like, God will be fine. Let me just go to bed. But here I was like, I'm gonna take myself out on a date and spend time with God. Like, let me journal. Since I can't vocally express how I feel, let me journal. And I started journaling, guys. And I started tearing, like, oh my God, I was writing so much. And I started to cry. Like, tears started dropping down. Like, I started tearing, and I'm like, thank God this place is empty and no one is gonna notice. But like, it was perfect, guys. I felt like a burden was lifted, because as I like penned down my thoughts, how I was feeling, telling God like how I didn't feel like talking to Him, how I didn't want to spend time, how I'm exhausted, how I need a break from, like how I need to be taken out of this world for a break and brought back, like, you know. Guys, I felt so much peace. And the ambience, thanks to Bay Leaf, man, like, they made everything. And I had this waiter here, her name was Augusta. Shout out to you. If you ever get to watch this video, Augusta, you made my time awesome. You made my time perfect, amazing, superb, fantabulous. You are doing well. But yeah, it was good, guys. I really had fun and I enjoyed myself. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking to yourself, I need to spend time with myself, I need to spend time with God, or I'm mentally taking yourself out to lunch. Your friends don't have to be meeting up for you to take yourself out to lunch. Go to lunch, baby girl, baby boy, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Take yourself out on a date and sit, journal. You might be thinking journaling is for girls or it's not for me or what. Whoever you are, you always need to get out of your regular comfort zone and do something different. It will give you a whole new vibe and a whole new energy. And excuse my environment, I'm in a very loud place today. It's a coffee shop and I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking myself out again. I actually hung out with a friend, but there was so much weight lifted off my shoulder and off my chest. And I returned to work new, fresh. And it was perfect. So I don't know if you've taken something away from this video. Don't just go and eat, but do it for yourself. Don't do it because you just want to spend money, but do it for yourself. You deserve to be pampered. You're a speck. You're not regular. You're a speck. you are not regular, that's one thing you should know. So don't let the exhaustion or the things going on around make you ever feel like you are regular. So we're done here for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. Please do subscribe, guys, and share this video with a friend who is going through a mental exhaustion, who needs ideas of restaurants to try out. And yeah, and trust me, there are always cheap restaurants you can try that are within your budget, but you just don't know. There are so many places near you that you haven't tried. Peace out. One love.